Have any of you guys ever dated one of these new agey spiritual chicks? I've dated several of them, and let me tell you, you never know what's going on inside their heads. It could be the craziest shit, even if they seem really normal. Like this one model that I dated who was this 18-year-old hottie who seemed so normal, like socially intelligent, and I could never even tell that she was actually batshit crazy, like she belonged in a fucking asylum. Not until she broke up with me, which happened to be soon after the first time we had sex. And she said she was breaking up with me, and I quote, because her spirit guides are advising her to. She said she had been talking to her spirit guides, who I'd never heard about up until this point. And now they're suddenly telling her to go in another direction with her life away from me. I was honestly so bewildered. I was basically very politely in response saying, like, yeah, seriously, you go do you. Do whatever the fuck your spirit guides say. Like, get the fuck out of here. And don't come back. I didn't actually say don't come back. And she literally did try to come back and be flirty with me again after that. Like when I saw her after several months or so. And she had another boyfriend at that point, but was still flirting with me, telling me, oh, I don't know why I ended up with him. And and I'm like thinking to myself, yeah, it's because you're a fucking crazy lunatic who talks to spirits. You can't trust your own intuition or decision making because you're a fucking whack job. I walked literally like 6 or maybe 10, like under a dozen blocks, but several blocks with her walking alongside of me, basically trying to reconnect with me, and me just politely sort of shrugging her off, letting her talk until she tuckers herself out. And yeah, it was really weird and awkward. And it's funny, I don't think that hot girls really can tell when they are acting weird because they've been catered to and coddled socially their whole lives, and are so used to having people supplicate to them that they don't realize when they're being awkward or when they're creating an uncomfortable situation, because it's almost like this narcissistic delusion they have that it's not even possible, which is probably exactly the way she felt. She definitely was delusional to tell me about talking to spirit guides, breaking up with me. I've never had anything like that happen, although I have dated several new age women, and I have an impression for you in the next part 2, so stay tuned for that.